So today, Warzone dropped a brand new Season 4 patch notes update, which gave us the roadmap, but also a ton of patch notes. So my boy Astro and I are going to go through and give our feedback as we go through. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, both on his video and mine. Depends on where you're watching, but you guys should do it probably. I mean, it makes the most sense. But
it really does.
let's get into this thing.
Oh man, there's a lot.
So Season 4, already you can see in this image, we've got, looks like Nagatomi Tower being rebuilt right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, a whole lot. And it looks like in the trailer, there's a trailer if you guys want. Maybe we'll link that in the description below if you guys want to look at that. But the Overlook looks like multiple levels. Looks like there's cranes, zip lines attached to it. It looks kind of insane. It looks like it's a little bit more in depth than the Nakatomi Tower was at first. Because I think it was like only like bottom and top floor. This one looks like mid-level. It's going crazy right now. So
yeah, it's definitely giving Urzikstan vibes, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is what we kind of wanted, though, right? This is what we wanted. We wanted map updates.
Yeah.
I mean, so right here, we're off to a good start. I like it. I just hope they keep it going. But right now, it looks good. I'm happy about it. So
yeah,
downtown was kind of already getting stale. So
yeah, POI refreshes is always a good thing. It's never a negative. So you have to, you know, if it plays badly, they will revert it. And you know, it's not like they're gonna leave it and go, okay, that didn't play well. People are not landing at the new POI. We should probably change it. So they'll take that feedback. But
it's honestly better than what I thought. And I thought they were just going to open up Stadium or something, right? I did not expect this. I don't think anybody did. So
no, this is out of left field. So let's look at some of the stuff, starting with this Warzone content summary. So new POI, the towering skyscraper known as the Overlook comes to downtown Verdansk with ziplines, cranes, and impressive interior to explore. New LTM Clash mode with a 52v52 Verdansk team deathmatch is back. Which, if you guys haven't seen, that was like way back in the day they had that. So it's good they're bringing that back. And then doubling down on ranked play. Call of Duty Warzone doubles down literally with two separate ranked play modes. Battle Royale Verdansk launching throughout the entire season. And then the return to ranked play on Rebirth Island at mid-season. And obviously they reiterate cranes and horizontal zip lines downtown. Astro, I got to get your feedback on this. You are a top 250 player. I know I've hit Iridescent before, but you are a top 250 player. You've gone to World Series of Warzone qualifiers and done a bunch of different things like that. What do you think about there being two different ranked play modes?
This is a huge W, honestly, because there's two different kinds of competitive players. Obviously, we have EWC, and that strictly focuses on Resurgence gameplay. And then we have Wasau, which is a big map competitive game mode as well. So this kind of caters to both of those players, and in their own right, I think that both of these niche kind of communities deserve both of these gameplays. So I think this is a huge W, bro. To be honest, I didn't see them doing this at all. I don't think anybody did, but I think that there's enough space because enough people play Rebirth, and I think enough people play BR ranked in order to split this and for it to not be dead and be like, oh, we're only versing the same people every single time. I think it's a huge W.
The only thing that scares me, right, is one, they have to have different rewards, I think, in place for Resurgence versus, you know, Verdansk Battle Royale. Because otherwise, you're never going to play both. If you're a player of Rebirth, you're going to only play one. If you're a big map player, you're going to play big map. They should have two different reward sets to offset that and make you want to play both. Or even just have a better reward for one or the other, so that way it's like, okay, like, it's worth grinding this certain mode. Because I probably won't touch Rebirth, to be honest with you, if I have big map in rotation. So that would be a way to skew that and make you want to play the other. And then, obviously,
rewards are always going to be a big thing. Rewards are going to make people play or maybe not play. If the rewards aren't good enough, they're not going to play it usually or grind as much, right? Like, the rewards this season weren't really worth grinding, so...
No. And
they got to make it worth it.
And then the other thing, which I think is obvious, is the anti-cheat. You know, we've had some really rough season here. I mean, we've had rough seasons in the past, but really rough this season with Verdansk returning. Hopefully they make a statement about that as we go through this. I guess we'll see. But comment down below what you guys think. is this a W or not to have two different ranked modes? And do you think the anti-cheat can actually keep up? Because so far, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to see what they do there. They definitely need to make a statement. They did say that they were gonna make another update, so we'll see exactly what that looks like down the road. But yeah, I don't know. It's looking pretty grim right now. Those lobbies are infested.
So
but let's move on.
Yeah, we got a new POI, the Overlook, which we were talking about a little bit. And they give us a nice image here from a side view. It kind of reminds me of the Blackout Construction Tower.
Oh yeah.
The way they do the levels. But it says, dominate foes with a gigantic new skyscraper POI available to operators within the vicinity of downtown. The old tenement blocks, Burger Town, SKN Com Tower has been demolished, and construction crews are finally finalizing a sprawling skyscraper that dominates the landscape. So that's cool. I mean, it gives us that... it gives us a before and after if you scroll down.
Yeah, that is an insane height difference now. I mean, it's basically Nakatomi without it being like as tall. But
funny,
who knows?
dude.
Maybe they'll keep adding to it.
Yeah, I mean, imagine all of downtown just gets bigger and bigger.
That would be nice because that is insane. Like the height difference is insane. So it would probably make more sense to start like elevating everything else around it, which would be cool. The verticality. Like if there was a huge verticality difference in downtown, it might play a little. Because like if you're like so far up that it's like you're shooting 400 or 200 meters down at the ground, like it's kind of hard, right? But when they're only 150 meters up in the air, it's pretty easy for snipers, right? So it brings the verticality. We're like, well, you either have to come down to them or they have to come up to you. Like, you know, it kind of changes. It changes the whole like playing field.
It makes snipers feel like they actually have to earn their kills because that drop rate, that bullet drop is just so much more. No, I like that's a positive change for sure. And hopefully they continue to make changes to downtown to, compensate. And also anyone that is a sniper that, stands up on the towers is probably going to like this change because it's not as easy and your kills will feel earned. But they also would probably have to buff some snipers because now that makes the HDR the only usable sniper up on that tower.
That is true. Yeah, no Car 98 on top of that one. That's for sure.
No. So yeah, you scroll down a little bit more. They give you another, look at it from a couple different vantage points. Really, I mean, it's huge. It gives Mordor level vibes.
It really does. It really does. No, the cranes and the zips too attached to it, so it's not just like, oh, there's only a zip on the side of the building or an elevator inside the building. So it looks like that's what I like about that's what I liked about PRDs or maybe even balloons, is that the fact that it gave us options on how to get on top of buildings. But when you have that attached to the building already, it makes it that much easier.
Yep, and if you scroll down a little bit more to where that guy with the binoculars is looking at the tower, you'll actually notice a vertical zip that's kind of horizontal at the same time. That's going to, I believe that is, what do you call that building? I've only called it bank, but it's not a bank. Like, I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the building across from like the square, like buy station at the edge of.
Yes.
I know yeah. I don't know what that building's called, to be honest, but I do know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does look like it's coming off the roof of that.
Yeah, give me a nickname, chat, and we'll start nicknaming that because I don't know what to call that.
No, I don't know what to call it either.
So perimeter security checkpoints. This is a new one too.
That is a new one. Looks like they're kind of making. It just looks like they kind of changed the areas around as far as like the road and stuff like that, giving you more cover, which is kind of cool. Making downtown a little bit more or less like. When you go out on the road in downtown, usually it's like, oh, I'm screwed. But, you have a little bit more cover. That makes it nice.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was worried for a second this was going to be a mechanic, but it literally is just changing of the POI.
Which is cool.
That's definitely cool. They give us a lot of previews of this Overlook. Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because there's a restaurant. There's a first floor restaurant going on. They got a Burger Town, a sushi bar in there.
Oh, I'll be hanging at that sushi bar.
No, I mean, like I said, it was definitely a surprise out of left field, but it looks like they did some serious work on this spot. So it's definitely going to be a hot drop. Is definitely going to worth like checking out when you first get in because it's going to be crazy.
And
Oh
it
yeah,
looks
no, and it
like,
gives you all the zip lines. Holy crap!
and it looks like they have a Easter egg ready to go with the cranes, because if you
Yeah,
zoom in on one of these images, you could see
the Intel,
the
that
intel.
laptop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which there's also a recon contract, it looks like, behind it that you can do, and then they have this. So interested to see what that's gonna be.
yeah. Well, because if you remember, the old Nakatomi Tower did have an Easter egg,
A huge
and it was
Easter
funny
egg.
because yeah, and you could get specialists from it and tons of money.
Oh yeah, they have
So that
another vertical zip going to the museum.
yep, from the museum. There's another one. They said what was it say? Yeah, additional roof cover. There's like 4 of them.
Yeah, this thing is
Look.
gonna be definitely some crazy entrance. This is an action movie. I mean, the original
Oh, yeah.
Nakatomi Tower was introduced in the 80s Action Hero DLC.
Yeah.
This is definitely some Action Hero DLC going on.
Here they are. So south, post office rooftop to sky deck.
Yep.
I don't know which one the post office is. West is the Rothwin Donna building rooftop to sky deck. Northeast is the gallery museum rooftop. We are just talking about that. And then the City Hall dome rooftop to sky deck. Wait. I don't know which one they're calling the art gallery.
Art gallery is the museum, the one where you do the paintings Easter egg.
Which one's City Hall then?
City Hall
Is the dome. That's why I think the dome one. Yeah.
Oh wait. City Hall, I think, is the large building where it has. Oh wait, that's a bank.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out all that out when we kind of drop in. But there's 4 different ways just from zips alone. So that'll be really cool. I hope that's not the only way. I hope they do have like maybe like an elevator would be nice too. But
It looks like they're calling that building that we were questioning the Rothwin Donna, which I'm never calling it that.
No, I guess you call it RD, right?
Have you called it RD? Or are you saying
no? But
should?
I'm just saying we can now.
I mean, I might call it Donna. I'm getting on Donna. I'm on top of Donna.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh man.
So,
Okay.
Some more inside looks at the Overlook. I mean this is
crazy.
nice.
This looks like a Halo map.
It's got Black Ops 2 vibes even. Like, it does look like Halo and Black Ops 2, that a baby.
Yeah. There's a zip inside too. I mean, the windows, there's obviously stairwells and zips still inside. So still that classic Verdansk if you just want to, go up 180 flights of stairs, you can totally do that.
Long ass zip, let me tell you.
Yeah. And then there's zips inside. Kind of give you that second. Now we're on that second level. See what I'm talking about right now?
Yeah. I was looking at the Atrium Sky Deck.
Yep. That looks insane.
And then you also have this moon prism going on. The what do they call it from Moon? But this is all looking very cool. I like the aesthetic. Helicopters flying through. It looks like they thought of everything going on. Oh, and they did bring back the penthouse, which the penthouse was in the original.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. Yep, I do remember that. Probably back the penthouse just the intricacy. I mean, it's not like they were like, okay, here's a building, here's a roof, and here's and that's it, and here's a first floor. They're like, no, there's a lot going on here. Like you're gonna want to check your corners on this map.
Yeah, because the original Ultimate is just a staircase, a zip line. They had one floor at the top, one floor at the bottom. That's it. No, 2 floors at the bottom. Sorry.
2 floors at the bottom. Yeah, but it wasn't not like this. Like there's just so much more level to detail on this, which is cool.
And it looks like they're hinting at an Easter egg if you go down.
Right there.
So they say these include a security and server room, a 2-floor penthouse level with an opulent bedroom, kitchen, and games area. And that's before the more perturbed of operators learn the secrets of the blank room. And they have a shot of Stitch on this as well. So I'm assuming we're going to be talking about Stitch is the perturbed of operators.
Yeah.
Secrets of
Uh,
the Red Room? I don't know. Red Door
I'm
Room?
here for it. I'm here for it. And I think I actually did see something on that roadmap. Um, door barricade. There's a field upgrade. Okay, no, never mind. I thought it was a red door. I'm sorry, but there is a door barricade now, so that'll be interesting. You can barricade doors now with an upgrade.
You know what's funny is back in, I want to say it was a cut COD, like right after Ghosts.
Yeah.
And it was worked on by some of Infinity Ward's team and another studio that got cut. They had barricading doors, and then in that mode, you would put C4 on to explode the doors. So I wonder if that's how that's going to work. I guess we'll see as we go through these patch notes, but to bring up Clash, we don't care about Clash. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's a good way to level guns, 15-minute matches. Like, very good way to get in and get out.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be fun. The one thing that the one thing that I'm glad that they're doing is just the limited time modes. That'll be really fun. Hopefully they just keep them coming.
Yeah, we need LTMs to keep the game fresh, because that is one thing that, like, you don't just want, all casual players are playing BR casual. All players that are not too interested in ranked are playing BR normal, and then anyone that's a sweat is playing BR ranked. You don't want that separation of powers. You want it to be like everybody is playing the game and wanting to play all these modes, and LTMs kind of help fill that gap. So they need to bring back a lot of those LTMs that made COD fun in the very beginning of Warzone.
Yeah, no, 100%. And then, so if you scroll down, they have another Havoc Royale. It says, compete in Call of Duty Warzone match like no other, where rule-bending modifiers twist the realities of the usual Resurgence gameplay in chaotic and game-changing ways. It just seems like to me that they're going to add like a whole bunch of different, like, flying high. They have like a picture of a toxic gas, so maybe like you have an ability to just like throw gas wherever. I don't know. It looks like you have special abilities though.
This is probably, if you guys haven't seen the leaks, there's been leaks about jetpacks being in COD, like Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
And, wall running in Warzone. And I've been saying, people don't freak out. This is probably going to be an LTM. This might be the LTM that we are, essentially getting teased right now.
And the LTM, and it's in Rebirth. I feel like that, like a wall running, double jumping in Rebirth would go crazy.
Oh, definitely.
A good time.
Resurgence Casuals is coming.
I just read that. That's a huge. See, okay, this is where I feel like they'd always separated certain things. Like, all right, so now it's like with ranked, right? Like ranked was only on big map. Ranked was only on Resurgence. Casual's only on big map. I feel like now they're just like everybody can have everything right now. They're like we can eat and all be happy, right? I don't have to just play casual on big map. I don't have to just play, ranked on small map. So this is cool that they're kind of doing this.
Yeah, this is how it should be. You shouldn't have to go to one mode. You should be able to do whatever you want, and at the same time not take away. We're still in that weird world where they take out trios from BR and put ranked in, and they're like, well, that's your trios option. I still don't believe that is the best answer. Like, you're just gonna, you have 3 players, so you have to play that. Don't force people's hands to play ranked. If they don't want to play ranked, they don't want to play ranked.
No, exactly. But this is cool. So hopefully they keep doing stuff like this. Mm-hmm. We also have ranked play coming. We got rewards.
All right.
Rewards are emblems, decals, and I don't know if I'll be grinding that this season.
No, the camo is weak. It's for 100 eliminations. See, and this is the big thing that me and Astro, we both enjoy ranked. But when it comes to ranked play, and I'm sure you agree on this, the only reason I do it is to have something to flaunt at the end. And I'm going to be honest, the emblems are not enough to make me want to grind it. And I don't think an emblem ever will be. The banner, fine. I'll put a banner on and say, that's my iridescent one. But if I already have my iridescent or, Astro's top 250, why am I going to go and regrind every season? I've already proved my worth. I don't need to get every single seasons and put them all on my little showcase that nobody looks at. So then there's no camo for getting to, unless they add it later on in this, But if there's no camo for getting iridescent or top 250 or even crimson, then I'm not going to be grinding to flaunt something. We need reactive camos. We need weekly events for camos. These are things that Modern Warfare 3 did amazing. And Treyarch has dropped the ball, to be honest, in my eyes.
Which is kind of surprising, because I feel like Treyarch normally is very good at those kind of things, but
they're known for their ranked and competitive play.
Yeah. I feel like I mean, you can still, so like, okay, if you guys haven't played ranked yet, let's say you just haven't gotten into it, you guys still can gain a camo and the operator. It's the base for every season right now. You also will get an operator skin and a camo. But if you've already done that, there's nothing furthermore besides these rewards that they're adding on to that now. So, I mean, there is still some playability if you guys haven't gotten into ranked, or if you guys want to try Rebirth Rank 2, you'll still gain those rewards as well. I'm assuming they'll still be there. But yeah, these are the kind of the rewards for anybody who is an avid ranked grinder. There's really not a lot.
Yeah, that's a great point. That there's replayability for you. If you haven't done it, go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we'll keep going down. Rank Resurgence. Obviously that's really cool.
Yeah, we've seen it before, so it's not like we have to really read what it is, but it's essentially ranked play on Resurgence. There's going to be, death tolls, buybacks. That's pretty much it, Oh,
okay, so the Clash mode is where these stuff are going to be. So the door barricade might only be for Clash mode, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, hang on. Field upgrade. Oh, no. Battle Royale Resurgence available via care packages. Interesting.
Wait, where are you seeing that?
So scroll down just one more. It says new game features.
Okay.
So Clash mode features expansion mid-season. The hand cannon, care package, door barricade, and Polaris. So it says the field upgrade down there below. It says door barricade, battle royale casual modes available via care package. So it's not like you could buy it, or I don't think you can loot it right now. It's something you got to gain, and I don't even know how you get a care package. Maybe you buy that.
Yeah,
or maybe you find that on the ground.
In BR, but they are in, I think, in Plunder at the moment. Because anything that was from Black Ops 6 Urzikstan is getting carried over.
Yeah. So, and they got a new quad, and the quad now is terrible. So that probably makes sense why they're making a better quad.
Yeah, that is true. Do you think I'm going to notice, though, when I'm walking over, the difference between the quads? You're kind of crazy for that?
Yeah.
I think most players who jump on a quad don't go, oh, this is the Polaris. They're probably going to say quad, and then they're going to be like, oh, wait, why is this so slow? I was on it earlier. It was fast.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they do have like a different color scheme to it more than the gray, but I mean, you'd really like that casual. They're not going to care. They're not going to know.
No. And that's okay. You just kind of said it, but I want to bring it up. We should have our car skins. Why do we not have, since Modern Warfare 2, that we've bought all these packs that came with skins for quads, trucks, like all these vehicles, and we can't put any of them on.
I grinded for a top 250 LTV skin that I got for. I didn't even get it after that. I got it in season 6, and then it didn't carry over into MW3. It was so bad. I'm still heartbroken.
Yeah, I remember that was the season I did not play too. I was like, I don't want no LTV skin.
No, who wants an LTV car skin? But like at the end of the day, I was like, oh yeah, like I'll be riding around in this skin. Nah, I was riding around for like a day.
They really ripped people off with that one.
Oh, they really did. Okay, so kind of moving on. No, well, hang on. Let's scroll down a little bit, because we didn't talk about the weapons.
Ooh, good point. We do have some beautiful new guns.
But we kind of already talked about this in earlier videos. We saw the leak of the very first teaser of the LC10 coming. So that'll be one of these subs. I mean, obviously we can read all this, but we've seen the LC10 before. We kind of know what we're getting. Hopefully they just bring it back to, what it needs to be. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add on that.
No, I mean it's gonna be right in the battle pass, page 3, page 14 for the blueprint. Which,
Yep.
if you guys don't know, I usually get the black cell. It depends though. The black cell, it makes it really easy. I'm not promoted by COD. Actually, COD usually doesn't like me, so they're not gonna care that I'm saying this.
I'm not gonna lie. The black cell omen. If you go back to the battle pass real quick, like the black cell omen, and I'll say anything. I'm not. I always buy it, but I'm not telling you to buy shit. I'm gonna get it because I like it. I like to get shit early, and I like to make content for you guys, and I like to let you guys know how I feel about it. But the omen black cell looks gas. It's at the bottom right next to Stitch. He's got like this blue kind of like core like blood kind of come out of him. It just looks crazy. It looks crazy. So that'll be cool. But that's just a side tangent. I'm so sorry.
No. Where do you even see this? I'm looking at the black cell.
So the roadmap?
Yeah. Oh, on the roadmap.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see him right next to Stitch. Yeah, see that?
Crazy.
I know.
No, dude,
I was like, okay.
Crazy that so he's also they're gonna show it again. They have a better image in the what's it called? In the patch notes. Bro. He is crazy for sure. I'm saving that.
Okay.
That might be on my thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we got the FFAR. Does it say, so where did you see where it says that it's where it's gonna get, like where you get it at?
It says it right under the weapon. So LC10 is going to be Battle Pass page 3 and page 14 for the blueprint. The FFAR is going to be Battle Pass page 6, page 11 for the HVT tier Battle Pass blueprint. So
cool.
Both of these are pretty early on, and then their blueprints are late in the game. But if you're smart, you can kind of strategize and unlock, let's say you go for page 6 off start. So you unlock the FFAR when you buy a black cell, then go backwards and work your way to 3 to do the next one. And usually they unlock the first 2 pages when you buy the black cell automatically. So you'll be starting with 3. So not a bad way to do it.
Not a bad way to do it at all. We do have a marksman rifle model 07 coming. I don't expect this thing to be broken. It doesn't sound like it's going to be broken. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Black Ops 4 gun, if you guys never used it.
And it's an event reward, so we're not going to get it right away. You won't have to really worry about it. Won't have to worry about leveling that up right away. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, you just got to focus on that FFAR LC10, which both of those are going to be fun movement guns to pair with a sniper. At least I'm assuming if they don't butcher it.
If they keep it true to where it was, yeah.
Yeah, then we have the Olympia.
Okay. And everyone might hate me for this, and you could flame me, might be a hot take. I want this thing to be broken. I want this thing to be broken for a day or 2. Let me slam kids one shot, and make it to where you fire both at the same time, right? Fire both of the slugs at the same time. I just want it broken for a day. Just have fun.
You're even less crazy than I am, because I'm saying I want it to one shot, but I want both bullets to one shot. And not only that, but you have to bring back Dragon's Breath, because that was the Black Ops 1 way. You have to build
give me
this
like
out.
some doof.
Yeah, I need to build this out like I would back in Black Ops 1 when I'm running on Summit and I have my Dragon's Breath Olympia one-shot shotgun. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah.
And
so we'll see.
This is mid-season. There's very good chance that we see some old Black Ops maps drop during this time.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool to see, like a Black Ops 4 and a Black Ops 1 map
remastered.
So
around mid-season is where, it's funny that you bring that up. Around mid-season is where we're going to start seeing the new COD. We're going to start seeing some new trailers, some teasers. So if they're kind of dropping these things as ode to like the old days, because it's supposed to be like, I think they said Black Ops 2. Obviously, this is a little bit earlier than that. But if they're kind of doing that vibe still, who knows what they're going to drop? We really don't know exactly. We hear leaks and stuff, but so around this time we're going to see leaks. So who knows what we're going to see around this time as well, like he's saying, what they're going to drop.
My understanding is it's a follow-up to Black Ops 2, so essentially Black Ops 3, but takes place before Black Ops 3. But we'll have Black Ops 3 maps in the game remastered and some Black Ops 2 maps remastered as future style movement maps. So that way you can use jetpacks and wall running. Very interesting if that's the leaks that we're getting and that's true. You know, I think I'd have a blast because we haven't seen. I know a lot of people like boots on the ground. When's the last movement COD we've seen? And I mean truly like jetpacks, you know, COD. Was it Advanced Warfare?
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And that Infinite Warfare...
It's been almost... I think it's almost been a decade.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare was 2017.
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
So, yeah.
It's been a while. But I think we do have a couple more attachments. Let's just kind of push through real quick.
Yeah, new special weapon attachment.
We have new grip for SMGs, assault rifles, vertical foregrip integrated laser for improved firing stability, horizontal recoil, tie and spread when transitioning between hip fire and aiming down sights, a blue beam, and it sounds like it's going to be a really great, like, you know, if you're using an AR as a sniper support, or if you just want a good hip fire gun for an SMG. So that sounds cool.
Sounds like it could really break the game, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It really does. We'll see exactly how it plays out. It's going to be on Battle Pass page 7, so it's going to be launch window is what they call it. So you're not going to probably not get it the first day, but and within 72 hours you'll probably have it.
I'll probably have it first day, so you guys should probably have notifications on for that.
No, 100%. The Strider round 3 burst mod.
So this converts the Strider into a 3-round burst. Basically, it's going to improve the fire rate drastically and reduced gun kick. That's crazy.
Okay, so the Strider is probably one of my favorite pistols, so we'll see. That sounds like it could be fun. Hopefully it's usable, you know, because especially if it's a good secondary, we can start using our gunfighter, and it kind of opens up our loadouts a little bit more. So who knows?
Yeah, if you look at that image, that thing looks busted.
Yeah, dude, that thing looks kind of wicked.
Yeah, and then the G grip. I mean, all these they're giving you a preview
there's a
here.
SVD. Yeah, it's a SVD full auto mod as well. Yeah. That's in season. That's not going to be in the. This is all after. So the Strider's an event reward, and so is the SVD full auto. And the SVD is terrible. So if they make it usable, that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, and then the TR2, which we haven't. They dropped the TR2 back in Black Ops Season 1 or Season 2. So if that's getting a CQB auto conversion. So if we're getting a full auto TR2, which it looks like it's almost built out like an SMG, that thing could be a lot of fun.
What is it? I can't put my name on what it looks like, but it looks like a gun we've seen before. I just don't know exactly what gun it is right now. But neither here nor there. Battle Pass Black Cell coming. We're not going to bore you with all that. Obviously, we're getting it. We'll let you know how it is. So, you know, stay tuned.
Yeah, don't waste your money on shit like that.
We got you.
Yeah, we waste our money.
The operator, though, I mean, okay, we're still going. Okay, this is kind of cool. I will kind of stop for this. The ballerina, that's pretty dope.
Oh, yes.
But it pisses me off because where is John Wick? Okay, I just had to say that.
No, you're 100% right.
We've been clamoring for John Wick, and they give us ballerina. And this is no shame. It's not like misogynistic bullshit, but like give us both.
Women. No.
No, literally, like give us both, bro. But it's still cool. And don't get me wrong, this is cool. This is cool.
No, it is. It is cool. I just wish that you're right. John Wick should have been in the game before ballerina.
I didn't even think about it until literally that moment of like, what the heck? We wanted John Wick for how they've been clamoring for John Wick. I feel like since MW2, since John Wick has basically been a thing.
Well, you know what it probably is, and I'd hate to say it, guys, but that multi-billion-dollar company called Activision probably didn't want to spend the money it's gonna cost to get John Wick. And ballerina probably isn't looking too good on the advertising. So they probably gave them a deal at Lionsgate. I'm going to be honest, that's probably what happened. I'm going to go see ballerina regardless. I love the John Wick series. I love ballerina. Like, that looks good. But
And Anna De Armas, I mean, she's probably gonna kill it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be great.
I don't know her well or her work, but I like John Wick and I like the universe.
Okay, so we do have. This is where the events are coming in. Obviously, the Ballerina event's June 5th to 12th. The Rivals event is June 12th to the 26th. And they're not saying which guns they're dropping in which event, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see. And yeah,
Hey,
and then King of the. What was that?
I was gonna just say, Zombies fans are getting a King of the Dead, Master of Grief, which King of the Dead, I have no clue what that could be, but Master of Grief, if it's what I'm thinking, and Grief mode actually returns, you guys are eaten.
Yeah, the new Grief mode. Yeah, if there's gonna be there's a whole lot coming with this, so. If there's more to see, we just kind of obviously went over Warzone. If you guys are more interested, we'll link the blog down below in the description as well, so you guys can take a look at more stuff coming in. There's so much more that we could have gone over, but we're already probably way over where we should have been. So, yeah,
you guys can look at it on your own for bundles if you're interested in spending money.
We appreciate you guys checking us out, though. Don't forget to like, subscribe, post notifications for any new things, because I'm sure there's going to be patch notes coming out soon, and we don't know what other leaks are coming, so it could be day to day. You want to stay tuned, guys.
Not to mention, we're covering every loadout that's possibly broken the day it's broken, and every glitch that's been coming out, we've been covering. So we've kind of been on the ball, and we're not planning on dropping it anytime soon.